Let me know when it's ready.
Yeah, it's already, man.
Okay, top of the morning. What's up, Facebook? This is a beautiful Sunday morning here at the Excellence Language Facilitating Center. And today I'm surrounded by these great, awesome guys over here. So give it up. Thanks for coming. Okay. And of course, I'm Mr. E, Director of the Excellence Language Facilitating Center here in the heart of beautiful Guatemala City. So pay attention because today we got an interesting class for you on modal verbs and how you can use modal verbs of possibility and certainty. Okay? So I made a little scale here for you guys to understand how to use modals of possibility. And we'll start from 0% to 100%. 0% would be, of course, I'm not going, right? I will not go, I'm not going, right? It's not going to happen. 0%, I'm never going to go. 0%, right? But in the scale, we can have the use of different modal verbs. One of my favorites is the modal verb might, right? And then we have may. So if you say, I might go to the concert, you're talking about 20% probability, perhaps, right? Maybe less, right? So let's say you're asking me, hey, Mr. E, are you going to the concert? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I might go. I might. Right? Then you're going to say, hey, are you going or not? Right? Might probably means a no. A polite no. After might, we have may, which is more probably. Yeah, I may go. I'll see the situation, right? And I may go. How to use the modal verbs? Well, here we have the use of the modal verbs. We have may and might. Negative form may not and might not. There is no reduction with may not, so just notice that. And we have might not reduced to, let's pronounce that, mightn't.
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 There you go. All right. Moving up the scale, we can also use could for probability. I'm going to put it here at 50%, right? So you're asking me about the concert. My response would be, yeah, maybe, perhaps I could go. I'll check my agenda. Right? You understand? I could see you there. A little bit higher on the scale would be probably saying I can. Yeah, I can go. Yeah, I'll see you there. Probably I can go. I'll check my schedule. It sounds more affirming, right? It sounds more affirming. And if you want 100% confirmation, you're going to use the modal verb will, right? I will be there. I'll see you there. I'm going to be there, right? That would be another auxiliary. Or you can use the modal verbs of obligation. I must be there, right? You're going to say, hey, Mr. E, there's going to be a tribute to Metallica. Dude, I must be there. I'll see you there. You understand? Or I have to, right? Mr. E, there's going to be a tribute to the 90s rock. Dude, I have to be there. I have to be there. That means I'm going to be there, right? Or you could use shall. Shall is not too common in American English, right? More in British English, but if I tell you I shall be there, that means 100%, okay? So that's the scale on how to use modals of probability. Nonetheless, we can also use these modals, some of them, to talk about something that we believe is true. You understand? Something that we believe is true. Some of these examples include, for certainty, we can use, come on, help me out, can't, couldn't, and we can even use must. So with these three modal verbs, we can express certainty. Something that we believe is true, something that's going to happen, right? So for instance, we'll say Mario can't be late. Why? Because he's got a motorcycle. He can just go through traffic, right? He can't be late, right? Or like customers, what do customers say? Right? Mm-hmm. I can't believe this is the bill. Yeah. I can't believe it. It should be lower, right? You must be wrong. You must be wrong because I've never received these charges before. Okay? So let's take a look at some examples on the board and we'll write possibility or certainty. Okay? The legend is this. We're going to use P for if it's a possibility, if the sentence is expressing possibility, and we'll use the letter C if it's expressing certainty. Can you guys say it? Certainty.
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 The T? Mountain, fountain, right? Certainty.
Certainty.
Right. So let's take a look at this example sentence here. It says here, they may be away for the weekend, but I'm not sure. Which is the modal verb?
May.
May. Okay. So, is this expressing certainty or possibility?
Possibility.
Why? Because of the context.
For the context, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. So, we're going to give this sentence the letter P for a possibility. Okay? Good. Let's move on. Next example. He could be French, judging by his accent. He could be French, judging by his accent. So is that a possibility or a certainty? What do you guys think? He could be French, judging by his accent.
Certain.
Possibility, right? We're not sure. So, which is the modal verb? Could. Right? We're giving it a possibility. Judging by his accent is the phrase. Right? Judging by his accent. Let's say we see broccoli with his tattoos. He's got long hair, black clothes, and we go, judging by his appearance, he could be a metalhead. Right?
Yeah.
He could be a metalhead, right? We never know. Right? Perhaps Mr. E is a metalhead. Mr. E could be a metalhead, right? Okay, good. So this is what? Is it a possibility or certainty? Possibility, of course. Let's continue. Next, they can't still be out. They can't still be out. Let's add some context. They can't still be out. It's been 2 hours already. It's been over an hour. Okay, so let's imagine a situation in which you have a 1 hour lunch break, right? You got a 1 hour lunch break, and it's past the hour, right? And the supervisor is going around the floor. Hey, where's Carlos? Where's Alex? They can't be on lunch. It's past the hour, right? So, what is this? Is this a possibility or a certainty?
Certainty.
Certainty, right?
Certainty.
We're going to give it the letter C. Which is the modal? Can't. Can't. And the context, right? You see the context here? We'll give it away. The context usually will tell us if the modal verb is a possibility or a certainty. Okay? Next example. With luck, tomorrow it could be a sunny day, right? Tomorrow, put the subject here, right? Tomorrow it could be a sunny day. So, what's that?
Possibility.
Possibility, right? Which is a modal verb?
Could.
Could. So tomorrow it could be a sunny day. Who knows? Perhaps, right? So here, this would be what? Possibility. We'll give it a P. Next example. You might be right, but I'm going to check anyway. Right? Let's say somebody gives you some information, right? Somebody says to you, hey, listen, 30% of the words that we use in English are from French origin. You hear that and you go, you might be right. You might be right. But I'm going to Google it. I'm going to check anyway. You're right. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So here, what's this? Which is the modal?
Might.
Might, right? And how do you know it's a possibility? They're using it for possibility? Well,
I'm going to check anyway.
yep, I'm going to check anyway. So we'll give this one a P or a C? P for probability, right? Next example. The exam might be easy. You never know, right? Perhaps the professor is going to be nice with us, right? And he's going to give us something easy. So what do you think this is? Which is the modal?
Might.
Might. What do you guys think? Probability or certainty?
Like B? P?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you never know. What does this mean?
Who knows?
Who knows, right? Who knows? And this is going to be what? P or C?
B.
P. It's a possibility, right? Possibly the professor will be nice with us, right? Let's see here. He's been working, ing here, right? He's been working all day. He must be exhausted. Do you think this is a possibility?
No.
No. It's a certainty. Certainty. So here, which is the modal verb?
Must.
Must. So here, it's not must obligation, but must certainty, right? That's the thing about modal verbs. And what do you think? What do you think the context is telling us? He's been working what?
All day.
all day. So naturally you think he's exhausted. So what is this? Probability or certainty?
Certainty.
There you go, guys. You rock. All right, let's move on. Next example. Here it's going to be answering.
Answering.
Nobody's answering. It must be out. You're calling. Okay, nobody's answering. I think they're out. They must be out. You understand? Outside of the house. Which is the modal verb?
Must.
Must. And which is the context?
Nobody's answering.
Nobody's answering. So we believe, we are certain that nobody's home. They must be out. Nobody's home. Okay? Probability or certainty? Certainty. There you go. So again, this is must, not for obligation, no, but for certainty. Okay? And our last example. He can't be from France. He can't speak French.
Certainty, right?
What's that? Certainty. This is the modal.
Can't.
And which is the context?
He can't speak French.
He can't speak French. And this is the use of the modal. Here we have another modal verb, right? This modal verb is expressing what?
Certain.
Certainty, right?
Certainty.
And this modal verb is expressing
Negation.
ability, right? Negative ability. So you see how it the modal verb might have a different meaning, right? Depending on the context that we're using. So in the end, is this can't a possibility or certainty?
Certain.
We'll give it a C. Okay, there you go. So in the end, you've noticed that these modal verbs, right, can be used for talking about a possibility, or in some cases, like can't, couldn't, and must, we can use them to talk about something that we are certain about. Okay, great. So that's how you use modal verbs for possibility and certainty. Okay, which are the modal verbs? Might, may, could, can, right? Possibilities. So we're going to put a big question mark here, right? Possibility. And for certainty, can't, couldn't,
And must.
and must. It all depends on the context, okay? And that's how you use modal verbs. Thanks for checking it out. See you later. Thank you.